We know that Hunter spent 2/3 of his money on a video game to begin with. So when we think about this tape diagram, which is a really nice way to organize it, we can begin by dividing into thirds, and then these first 2/3 are for the video game. What we then know is he spends half of his remaining money on lunch. So here's the remaining money, and when I split that up, I know that $10 is the cost of lunch, and I don't know much about this, although I can see what it's going to be, because if this is 10, then this will be 10 also, and so on and so forth. But when I divided that final third into half, each of it in half, that means that when I go back here into my 2/3 and I divide those two sections in half, this is going to tell me that I'm working with sixths. So I can see now that the question I'm really trying to answer, in its most basic form, is 10 is 1/6 of what number? Like, I can see that now because I've drawn it out with the tape diagram. So I can also think about it arithmetically as 10 divided by 1/6, or how many 1/6 are in 10. So on the tape diagram, when I go back there, I can see that each of those sections, and I can see now that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Each of those units is worth $10. And there are 6 of those units, so that gives me a total of $60. So that tells me that Hunter had $60 at first. So that's before the video game and before the lunch.